all the people in the New Age movement, they refer to him as the One. See, that's why when you hear that word, the One, that is very, very frightening. Now, this guy, there's something about this Maitrea guy that is really interesting in relation to Obama, President-elect Obama. This is another piece of information that I just found out, Rick, that it really just shivers down my spine. Now, this is an article. A guy, he takes that title to himself. He says he's the Mahdi. He says he's the Krishna. He says he's the Christ. He says he's the fifth Buddha. In other words, he is all of those figures wrapped into one. This guy comes with 12 ascended masters, which are nothing more and nothing less than demons, demonic entities and principalities. And so this guy, he's got his entourage, he's got his chosen ones, he's got an army. But this article says that right before he appears, and of course we have been hearing Ahmadinejad saying now for a few years that the Mahdi is about to appear on the earth. And now this article, I just found it, and according to this ancient Islamic prophecy, there was going to be a tall black man that was going to assume the reins of power in the Western world, commanding the strongest army in the earth. Well, I don't know any army that is stronger than the United States. And now we have a tall black man assuming the reins of power in the United States of America. And it says here that when this happened, was going to be the sign that this Mahdi, right before the return of the Mahdi, this guy was going to appear. This tall black man assuming the reins of power in the West. So now we have that prophecy fulfilled. We have President-elect Barack Obama assuming office, taking office in the United States of America as president, the 20th of this month, I believe it is the 20th. And it says here in this prophecy that right after that, there's going to be the return of the Mahdi. And this other article that you read and I read talks about this Maitrea guy making an appearance on worldwide TV, and he's being interviewed by one of the four biggest TV networks in the United States. And he also made a prophecy, Rick, that he said that right before he made right before his unveiling, right before he revealed himself to the world, there was going to be a stock market crash in the West. Well, we had quite a shakedown this last September, but I think we have not seen the worst yet. I think we're going to see a collapse soon, maybe this year. And this is going to be the sign, according to Maitrea, that will cause him to emerge and accept this invitation to be interviewed. And so all these things are coming together at such a fast pace that it is incredible. And when this thing takes place, I really believe that the world is going to be in such chaos, like you shared at the beginning of the program, that and we're not even talking about some other stuff that could happen, because there has been a lot of reports about the Wyoming, the Yellowstone Park caldera is acting up. Over 300 earthquakes in about a week, I read. The scientists are concerned that thing could blow up.
Going back to this London Telegraph article, this article says that Maitrea is 86 years old.
No.
So, I mean, if he's that old...
No, that's not correct.
So let me ask you, is he the Antichrist or is he a false prophet?
I don't know. He's one of the two. The Lord has not given me a clear answer on that yet, Rick. But he's definitely one of the two. There was a man that tried to come out of that whole thing of the New Age many years ago. His name is Troy Lawrence. At least he used to go by that name. He wrote a book. I have the book. I read it, and the book has vanished. You cannot get the book anymore. And he gave a lot of information on this man, and he was in hiding. Because obviously attempts were made on his life. But according to what this man said, Maitrea was born in 1962, and he had lived a large part of his life in England, and but his roots were also in the Middle East.
But has anybody ever actually seen this guy?
Well, in Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya, there are pictures of that event when he appeared.
Okay, so I've never seen a photograph of him.
Oh, you can find it. You can Google that Nairobi event, Nairobi, Kenya event. You can Google it, and it's right there. You'll see his face. He appears in a white turban, in a white robe, in a white turban. He has a beard and very penetrating eyes. Now, this is the only...
Does he look like Obama?
Excuse me?
Does he physically look like Barack Obama?
Some people think he does.
Is Obama and Maitrea the same guy?
I'm not saying they are, although I don't know. I don't think they are. I really don't. I don't think they are. But I definitely believe that they're connected. I definitely believe that they're connected somehow, which I don't understand yet.
Right, and they're both called the One.
They're both called the One.
Well, you can only have one.
Well, they referred to Obama as the One, and that really shocked me. Why would they call him the One? Why would anybody call him the One? And some others have made reference to him as the Messiah. And that part is not clear to me yet. The Lord has not shown me that yet. But I do know one thing, that whatever part he has in all of this, he is definitely related to the appearance of Maitrea. And even in this Islamic prophecy, he is mentioned, not by name, although you could make an argument about that, since they mentioned his middle name, Hussein.
Okay, I'm Googling as we go here, because this is all...
He said, this ancient prophecy said that he will carry a clear sign from the third Imam, whose name was Hussein ibn Ali. Now, this article appeared in the Last Trumpet newsletter, which let me see if anybody wants to research that. The Last Trumpet newsletter would be anyway.
A few weeks ago is the last one I've seen.
Yeah, the lasttrumpetministries.org, and there he gives the newspaper, or the information, the piece of information where he got that from. And
hey, listen to this, Augusto. I just found another article. This is all new stuff to me. Here's another one that got past me. San Francisco Chronicle, June 6, 2008. This is San Francisco newspaper. All right, and the reporter's name was Mark Morford, and he asked, "Is Obama an enlightened being?" And in his article for the San Francisco Chronicle, Morford wrote, "Many spiritually advanced people identify Obama as a light worker, that rare kind of attuned being who can actually help usher in a new way of being on the planet."
There you go. Now, this article that appeared in the Last Trumpet Ministries, the reference that he gives there is called Free Republic. I guess it's an